Hey everyone, Melissa Wick here. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back. I'm so grateful to be here with you. This is a full yoga practice where we will ignite and challenge our inner deep strength. We will activate our core and our glutes, and you'll see how that is going to empower you and help you throughout the rest of the practice. We'll invite in some balancing postures, and we'll open up the entire body, and we'll finish the practice in a nice, delicious Shavasana to really receive. We're going to work with just releasing stagnancy and feel more expansion within our being. So if you have a couple of blocks, have them with you at the top of the mat. Not necessary, but always a great tool to have to assist us in our practice. Whether we're beginners or we've been practicing for a long time, they're always great. Get into something comfortable and let's get this practice started. Let's begin on our backs. So go ahead and lay down. Feet on the mat, knees bent, and have the feet wide and knees fall in to touch. Hands just by your side, palms up. Maybe give your chest a little lift, slide the shoulders under, relax the back down, close your eyes, and let's invite in 2 deep cleansing breaths to arrive together. So a nice big inhale through the nose, let your belly and chest fully expand. And a nice big exhale out through the mouth, release. One more like this, fully breathe in. And big exhale out, let it go. All the air out. Closing your mouth, closing the eyes, and let yourself just settle in here on your mat. Into your breath, in and out through the nose, a nice natural rhythm. Feel your whole body arrive here in your space. Feeling the physical body to start to settle in. The physical body is the vessel for energy to flow. So just feeling your physical body nice and grounded, inviting in heavy bones. But at the same time, you feel this groundedness. You also feel freedom within the body. You feel this expansion. And with every breath, you feel more and more freedom. The mind is present. Setting the intention here to make the breath as smooth and as even as possible. Perhaps inhaling for the count of 4. And exhaling for the count of 4. Feeling the belly rise and fall. Anchoring in to the freedom of your breath. We're going to gently separate the knees and heel toe your feet so they're hip width distance apart. Heels are close to the groin. Now we're just going to gently engage the glutes and pull the pubic bone in towards the chin, like you're imprinting your lower back onto the mat. And then as you release the glutes and come back to a neutral spine. And then engage the glutes, inhale, imprint the lower back to the mat. Exhale, release the glutes, natural spine. So back and forth like this, just pelvic tilt, forward and back. 1 breath per movement. And then from here, we'll find that tilt here. So the belly button is drawing in towards the back of the spine. It's like a seat belt is around the low belly to contain the core. Keep that containment, bring your knees up towards tabletop. Knees are stacked over the hips. You can flip your palms to face down, keep pulling the belly in. And then we're going to just hinge from the hip. Your right toes are going to tap the floor. So you keep that 90-degree bend in the right knee, and then back to center. Then you tap alternate leg, so left toes tap, hinging at the hip. Back to center. Keep that containment here. You're just isolating the movement here, hinging at the hip. Make sure you're still breathing. Right. And then left. One more each side. We're just going to start to really warm up the core. Really focus on some strengthening and stability. Now here, take your hands behind your head, interlace the fingers. Elbows are nice and wide, they stay wide. Rest your head in the hands, chest is open. Now as we lift up, you're gonna lift the shoulders up, chest up, and then right toes tap down. And then lift that leg back up, lower the chest down. Lift the chest, left toes tap. And then release. So the exhale is the lift of the chest and the right toes tap. Inhale, lower the chest, lift the leg back up. So alternate. Left toes tap, lift the chest, and back down. Keep going. Right side, lift. Lower. Left side, lift. Lower, elbows stay wide. Keep going. Right toes touch, lift. And lower, left toes touch, lift. One more each side here. Right toes touch, lift. So you're not using habit here or momentum. We're really staying present. Left toes tap. Back down. Good. And then we're going to extend the legs up towards the sky. Reach your arms up overhead. Again, remember that seatbelt. Contain the core. As you exhale, your right toes are going to hover down your right leg, right arm. Same leg, same arm. And then back up. Left leg, left arm. So only go as far down as so you can keep the low back imprinted onto the mat. Right side, really point through the toes. Belly pulls in, make sure you're breathing here. As you exhale, you lower. Keep going. How smooth can you move? So we're not using momentum here. We want to really tap into our inner deep power and strength. Core power here. One more each side, right side, left side. Good, and then take your hands around your right either thigh or around the calf. Lower the left leg down or let it hover if you want more. Back can stay on the ground or you can lift the chest up. Collarbones stay wide. Either left leg on the ground or let it hover. Point the toes, breathing here. Light little pull on that right leg. And then we're going to switch. So switch. Left leg lifts, right leg hovers or on the ground. Chest can be down. And then switch. And then switch. And switch. And switch. Finish off on the right side. Lower the left leg down. Take your hands behind the back of the right thigh. Lower the chest down. Bend your right knee. Point the toes. And then reach and extend that right leg, flex the right foot, reach to the heel. Point the toes, bend the right knee. Breathing in. Exhale, extend the right leg, flex the foot. A couple more times. Bend the right knee, point the toes, inhale. Exhale, extend, flex the foot. Last one. Bend the right knee, point the toes. Exhale, extend. Good. Hold here. Breathing into the hamstring. And then we're going to point the right toes, lift the chest up again, and then just switch. Left foot lifts, right leg extends. Lower the right leg down, hand behind the back of the left thigh, lower the chest down, bend your left knee, point the toes. Inhale. Exhale, extend and flex the foot. Inhale, point the toes, bend the knee. Exhale, extend and flex. Inhale, point, bend. Exhale, extend and flex. Two more. Inhale, bend the knee, point the toes. Inhale, extend and flex. One more time. Bend the knee, inhale. Exhale, extend and flex. Hold here. You can always bend that bottom leg instead of keeping it extended. Hips are nice and level. Reach to the left heel. Breathe into the back of the left hamstring. And we'll release. Bend the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a little hug. And then place your feet back onto the mat, hip width distance apart, heels close to your glutes, preparing for our bridge sequence to activate the glutes. So palms down by your side. Gently engage the glutes. You're going to inhale, lift the hips up. And exhale, lower down, keeping the glutes engaged here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Make sure the weight is even on both sides of the legs. Inhale, lift up. Stay here for your exhale. Continue to breathe. Steady the lower back. Now we're going to keep the hips as stable as you can. Lift your left heel off the mat. Lower the left heel down. Lift your right heel off the mat. Lower down. 1 more time each side. Lift the left heel. Lower down. Lift the right heel. Lower down. Now, again, here, keep lifted, hips steady. Lift your left foot off the mat. Hover. Lower the left foot down. Lift your right foot off of the mat. Press to your hands for help. Lower down. The glutes engaged. Left foot lifts. Lower down. Right foot lifts. Lower down. Now lift into your bridge here. Hold. Don't hold the breath. And as you exhale, slowly lower down, release your glutes. Give yourself a moment, a cycle of breath. Good, 1 more time. Press into your heels, gently engage the glutes, lift up. Stay here for your exhale, anchor into your breath. Now, let's try to keep steady here. Extend or lift the left foot off of the mat and extend the left leg out in front of you so the knees are in line. Lower the hips down, lift up. We'll just do 5. So that's 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up, lower the left foot down. Pause here, a cycle of breath. You might feel that right glute really activated here. And other side, weight into the left foot, push down with your hands, right leg extends out, point, lower down, press into your heel, lift up, that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the foot down, 1 cycle of breath, engage the glutes, find softness as you engage. As you exhale, lower it down. Release the glutes, a cycle of breath here. Good, so our glutes are nice and activated here. Important as we move. Take your arms out to the side, palms face down, legs back into tabletop. Take a nice breath in. Remember that seatbelt as you exhale. Legs together over to the left without lifting that right shoulder off the ground. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the right without lifting the left shoulder off the ground. Back to center, engaging the obliques. Exhale over to the left. Back to center. You can always do this with extended legs. All the way to the right. Back to center. And now we'll go all the way over to the left for a twist. Just to release any tension in the lower back. To open up the chest here. Right palm is up. Breathe into your belly. Beautiful, back to center. And then exhale over to the right. Left palm is up. Back to center. We're just going to rock and roll, hands behind the backs of the knees. We're going to meet in all fours, tabletop position. So here you're going to spread the fingers nice and wide, wrists under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we're just going to start to make circle here and just opening up in the wrist capsules. So a nice circle here, spine is steady, you're just isolating the movement here in the wrist. Just tracing the outside line of the wrist. And then just change direction other way. So you go as far as it feels okay for you and your wrists. And then from here, back to center, you're gonna flip the palms to face you. Now I have sensitive wrists, so I'm gonna bring the hands a little closer to me. And then this might feel like enough. If this is too much pain, you can always just take your hands out to the sides. Or you can always walk your hands in a lot closer, and that'll take some weight off of the wrists. So you choose where you go. And just really push down with your pinky and thumb. Now if you can, we'll do a little cat-cow here. So as you inhale, we'll release the belly, open the chest, and the movement doesn't have to be huge. As you exhale, you pull the belly in, pull the chin in. Inhale, release the belly to your cow. Exhale, pull the belly in. You can always do this with your fingers facing forward. One more. Inhale, release the belly. Exhale, pull the belly in. Back to neutral here. Now we're going to slowly lean back, press into your fingers, and feel that nice stretch throughout the hands and the fingers, peeling it off slowly. Sit back on your heels, give your wrists a little shake, nice and open. And then we're going to come back onto all fours, tabletop position, belly pulls in. So again, steady the spine and the hips. You're going to drop your right elbow down, left elbow down, right palm down, left palm down, left forearm down, right forearm down, left palm down, right palm down. One more time each side. Right forearm, left forearm, right palm, left palm, left forearm, right forearm, left palm, right palm. Last time, go back onto your forearms, belly is in, and then just extend your legs out. Toes are tucked. Pubic bone curls in towards the chin. Push down on the forearms, broaden the upper back, legs extended, breathing here. Stay center or dip your heels over to the right and hips over to the right. Inhale back to center. Dip the hips over to the left. Back to center. Good. Lower the knees down. Come onto your bellies, onto your stomach. Open up the elbows into cactus, palms face down, tops of the feet press down, pubic bone curls in, belly pulls in, pinky sides of the toes down. From here, your legs stay down on the ground. You're going to lift the forehead and chest off the mat, forearms and palms lift off the mat. So you're bringing the shoulder blades toward one another. So the chest is open. Try not to crank the neck up, chin in line or head in line with the spine. Breathing here, pubic bone down, belly in. One more breath. Lower down. Rest. Good. One more time. Inhale nice and smooth. Stay steady and connected to your breath. You can stay with the elbows like this in cactus or extend the arms out in front of you. Biceps by the ears, palms face toward one another. A little bit more spicy. Strengthen the back body. We're going to feel the whole back body enliven. Wherever you are, swim your hands behind you, interlace the fingers, loop the shoulders onto the back, extend the elbows, lift up, chest is open, chin in. Find ease as you are amidst perhaps some uncomfortableness. One more breath in. Stay for your exhale. Building resilience. Lower down. Relax your arms down, palms by your chest, elbows in, push up, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Root down through all 10 knuckles, heels hide behind the toes here. You can bend the knees as much as you'd like. You can pedal it out here or dip, however you like to open up your dog. Wrap the upper arms around and in. Lengthen the spine, belly in. Steady your eyes on one point. That will help to steady the scattered mind. Notice how many times you blink. Nice and stable. Anchor into your breath. Find stillness if you're moving around. Now let's bend the knees and look between the hands and then walk or step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathing in, shoulders back, belly in, chin in, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, forward fold. Root down with your feet. We're going to rise up, arms reach up. And exhale, lower your arms down. One cycle of breath, shoulders back, long spine. And let's take a flow. Inhale, arms sweep up, maybe look up to your hands. Exhale, forward fold, fold over your hips. Smooth breath in, halfway lift, shoulders back. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Pause here. Heels, hips, shoulders, head in one line. Pubic bone curls in, belly in. Remember that seat belt. Exhale, chaturanga halfway to up dog or down to your belly to cobra. If you're chaturanga-ing, bend your elbows. Create a shelf, come down halfway. Point your toes and then just extend the arms. Just pop up, shoulders back. Gently engage the glutes to steady the lower back. Legs are extended. As you exhale, pull the belly in. Push down on the palms. Come back to downward facing dog. Good. Now let's bend the knees, look between the hands, walk or step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathing in nice and smooth. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Either circle the arms up or bring them forward in front of you. Exhale, lower the arms down, palms face forward. Tadasana. Inhale, arms sweep up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathing in. Exhale, fold, and now this time we're going to step the left foot back to a low lunge, left knee down, arms sweep up. Breathing in, we'll stay for a cycle of breath. Drop that right hip down, low belly zips in. As we exhale, we'll take the hands down, step back, and flow. So you can step back, chaturanga, halfway down, elbows in, extend the arms. You can always come down to the belly, to cobra. Shoulders back, pull the belly in, chin in, and let that take you back to downward dog. Let's inhale, right leg is going to sweep up, three-legged dog. Bend your right knee, open up the hips. Knee becomes the highest point, engage your glutes. As you exhale, right knee to left elbow, forearm, cross. Pull the belly up and in. Inhale, right knee opens back up. Open up the hip. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, cross again. Inhale, open up. And as you exhale, step your right foot through between the hands. Let the left knee come back down. Inhale, arms sweep up. Good. Have your blocks close by. You may or may not need them. Take a nice breath in, lengthen. As you exhale, bend your elbows, pull the right hip back, lift up and out, show your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, take your hands down either on the ground or on your blocks. Tuck the left toes under, power up the back leg. Modified pyramid, extend the right leg, right hip pulls back. All 10 toes face forward. Inviting in a cobra roll with the spine here. So as you inhale, you round the spine, rounding through to lengthen. As you exhale, you fold. 2 more times. Inhale, round and extend. Right hip pulls back. Exhale, fold. 1 more time. Inhale, round and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Pause here and breathe. Shoulders out of the ears. Good. And then from here, we'll bend that right knee. Gaze comes forward either on blocks or no blocks. Weight into the right foot. Step into your right foot. Extend the right leg and extend the left leg. Left foot is flexed, hips are closed, belly in. Empower your lower back. You can do this with your hands on the ground as well. Standing splits. So don't worry about how high the leg goes. It's important that the hips stay close. Press your heel, left heel back as if you're pressing a button on the back wall. Lengthening the spine, nice and steady. And then as you exhale, you're going to lower the left leg beside the right hip width distance apart, forward fold. Ragdoll, grab opposite elbows, bend your knees, let yourself release here. So release any heaviness, any stagnancy, any tamas, anything that's weighing you down. And back to center, halfway lift, breathing in, inhale, shoulders back, belly in, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we root down with our feet to rise, find the length, arms reach up, and exhale, lower the arms down by your side, palms face forward, shoulders back. Breathing here. Anchor back into your breath. Preparing for the other side. Let's inhale, arms sweep up, look up, tail lengthens down. As you exhale, fold over your hips, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathing in, nice and smooth. Exhale, fold, and we'll step the right foot back this time. Right knee down, low lunge, arms reach up. We'll stay here for a cycle of breath. Drop the left hip down. And then as you exhale, take your hands down, tuck your right toes under, step back to your plank, flow it out. Chaturanga to upward facing or belly to cobra. One breath per movement, staying present the whole way. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg's gonna sweep up, inhale. Three-legged dog, bend your left knee, knee becomes the highest point, shoulders squared. As you exhale, left knee to right elbow, crunch, pull in. Inhale, left knee opens up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, twist, pull up and in. Inhale, left knee opens up, three-legged dog. As you exhale, step the left foot through between the hands, right knee down. Arms sweep up. Drop the left hip down. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, bend the elbows, left hip pulls back, lift up and out, blossom open. Inhale, extend the arms up. As you exhale, take your hands down, either frame the left foot, either hands on blocks or on the ground. Tuck the right toes under, power up the back leg, and extend the left leg. Left hip pulls back. You're on the ball of the right foot. Let's invite our rolling cobra. So as you inhale, you're gonna round through the spine to lengthen, shoulders out of the ears. Exhale, fold. 2 more times. Inhale, roll to lengthen. Exhale, fold. 1 more time. Inhale, roll to lengthen. And exhale, we fold. Pause here. Left hip keeps pulling back and lengthen the spine out of the waist. Beautiful. Let's rebend the left knee, preparing for our standing split. So take your blocks or hands forward, eyes forward, weight into the left leg. Extend the left leg, reach and extend through the right heel, hips closed, belly in, lengthen the spine. Your right toes are facing down. Chest is open. How steady can you be here? Just feeling the hamstrings nice and alive, just like we awakened them in the beginning. Muscles are working here to support you so you can find ease. You're going to slowly lower your right leg beside the left, hip width distance apart, forward fold. Take a cycle of breath in your fold. Root down with your feet. We're going to rise all the way up to stand. Arms reach up. And exhale, lower the arms down, palms face forward. Tadasana. Feet hip width distance. As we inhale, we're going to sit back in our chair. Utkatasana. Sit bones go back, belly in. Broaden the upper back. Thumbs back in space. Chest is open. Eyes along the horizon. Dynamic chair flow. So keep your eyes in line with the horizon here for now. Knees stay bent the whole time. Breathing in. As you exhale, chest to thighs, chin in, fingers scrape the ground here. Weight in the heels, knees stay bent. Inhale, chair pose, nice and smooth. Exhale, chest to thighs, fingers graze the mat. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chest to thighs. You feel your glutes support you. Inhale, chair pose, stay here. Biceps can stay by the ears or bend the elbows. Keep pulling the belly in, neutral pelvis. Chest is open. Gently draw the shoulder blades toward one another. Feel the upper back engage here. Find softness. Extend the legs, reach the arms up, breathing in. Exhale, lower the arms down. A little bit of spice. Take your feet out as wide as the mat, heels and toes out. Palms to touch. We're gonna bend the knees into our squat. So knees track in line with the toes, only go as far down as it feels okay for your knees. Press down with the heels, chest is open, rise up. Feel that deep, deep power within you. Bend the knees. It's like as if your back is against a wall, so that might help to keep your spine straight. Root down, weight is even on both sides of the legs, so one leg isn't dominating. One more time, bend the knees. Lift back up. Good, and then let's stay in our squat here. You can always use a block. All four corners of the feet rooted. Palms touch, press into the inner thighs, chest open. Beautiful. Hands down, lift your sit bones up. Block aside, heel toe your feet underneath your hip bones. Fold. Halfway lift, breathing in. Exhale, plant your palms. Either step back to down dog, or if you would like to flow, one breath per movement. Take a cleansing breath once you get to down dog. Inhale through the nose. Nice big exhale out through the mouth. Good. Let's come into high plank. So heels, hips, shoulders, head in one line. Pubic bone curls in. You can always do this on your knees. Right forearm down. Left forearm down. Try to keep the hips as steady as you can. Right palm down. Left palm down. Left forearm. Right forearm. Left palm. Right palm. Back to your forearms. Right forearm. Left forearm. Pause here. Walk your feet in as close as you can for Dolphin Pose. Keep pushing the forearms down. And then really aim to have the chest reaching towards the tops of the thighs. Lengthen the spine here. Sit bones reach up and back. Good. Walk your feet back out. Come back to your forearm plank. Left palm down. Right palm down. Downward facing dog. Cleanse it out. Good. Now we're just going to step the right foot through and come into warrior two. Let's get off of our arms here. Give them a little break. Right foot through. Left heel down. Left toes open up. Cartwheel open. Warrior two. Tuck that right glute under. From here, let's take our hands behind us. Interlace the fingers. Open up the chest. So loop the shoulders onto the back. Extend the elbows. And then we'll bring that right shoulder to the inside of the right inner thigh, but try not to let the hips stick out to the side. You want to keep tucking the right glute under so your right knee's in line with the right toes. Firm the outer edge of your left foot. Breathe deeply. Release with care. Back to warrior two. Reverse, flip your right palm up, keep your right knee bent, reach up and out. Good. Extend your right leg, keep the arch, breath in, and exhale, lower the arm down. Give yourself a breather here. Preparing for half moon, Arda Chandrasana. Take your arms out again, bend your right knee. Gaze in front of your right toes, maybe use a block, maybe not. Left hand can come to the waist. Take your hand on a block or on the ground. Try to use your strength rather than momentum. So weight into the right foot, lifting the left leg up. Extend the right leg so the hips are open. The left inner arch of the foot is parallel to the mat. Tuck the right glute under. Lift out of the thigh. Left palm can come up. Extend the arm. Or if you'd like, point your left toes, bend the left knee. Grab a hold of the outside of the left foot. Kicking the foot into the hand. Bowing the upper body here. Maybe gaze lifts. If you have the foot, with care, release the foot. We're going to lower the left arm down, and with care, we close the hips. Lots of care. Lower the left leg down beside the right. Forward fold. Take your peace fingers and thumb and middle finger, wrap around the big toes. Let your elbows fall open, shoulders out of the ears. Sit bones reach up and back. Belly pulls in. Breathe. From here, we're going to take our left hand to the waist. You can always bend the knees to get into the shape. We're going to come to stand, keeping our right big toe hooked. Feel the strength of your left hamstring as you come to rise. And then maybe extend the left leg. You can keep the right knee bent here, or you can fully extend. Left hand can stay on the waist, or left arm can come up as a counterbalance. Or you can always just hold on to the knee here. The balance is different each day. One breath at a time. Now from here, we're going to release, coming into dancer's pose. So nice and graceful and steady. Take your right hand to the inside edge of your right foot. Knit the ribs in, belly in. Left hand up to the sky, palm forward or in, or thumb and pointer finger. Rather than looking down, let's keep it uplifted. Eyes along the horizon, kick the foot into the hand, chest open, feeling uplifted. With care, we slowly release. Palms face forward or palms up, bend at the elbows, close your eyes. Proud open chest. Feel the energy flowing through you. The physical is the vessel for the energy to flow. Anchor into your breath. And open up your eyes. Reach the arms up, breathing in. As you exhale, we fold. Halfway lift, breathing in. Exhale, take a flow or just step back to downward dog. One breath per movement. If you're feeling tired, listen to your body. If you're out of breath, slow down, take rest. We don't want to overstimulate ourselves. And exhale, downward facing. Cleansing breath whenever you need. We are moving through stagnant, dull, heavy energy and remembering the power of our strength and resilience. Moving with grace. Let's step the left foot through, warrior two. Right heel down, right toes out, open up. Tuck the left glute under so that left thigh is externally rotating. From the outer edge of the right foot, take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, extend the elbows, take a breath in. As you exhale, left shoulder to the inside edge of the left thigh. Make sure the bum's not sticking out. Tuck the left glute under, you're in the midline here. Nice deep breaths. We slowly rise back to warrior two. Flip your left palm, reverse. Extend the left leg, breathe into the left side. And come to stand, lower the arm down. Preparing mentally that we're coming into half moon here. If you need to walk the legs in a little bit, you can do that. We'll come back to bending the left knee. Gaze is in front of the left foot, right hand on the waist. And then we'll take ourselves over, left hand on a block or on the ground. Try to use your strength rather than momentum. Lifting the right leg, extending both legs. The hips are open, the chest is open. Tuck the left glute underneath. If you feel steady here, maybe right arm to the sky. Maybe you point the right toes and you come into your bind. Inside edge of the right foot or wherever you feel is most comfortable today to grab onto the foot, kick the foot into the hand, open the chest. And we're not attached to what it's supposed to look like. Honor your body where it's at today in this moment as it fluctuates. If you have the foot, with care, release the foot. And we slowly transition from open hips to closed hips. Right hand down, right leg down. Fold. Anchor back into your breath as we prepare for the next balance sequence. Take your your thumb and pointer finger and middle finger around the big toes. Elbows wide, belly in, shoulders out of the ears. Sit bones reach up towards the sky as the crown of the head lengthens down. Anchor yourself here. We're going to prepare. Take your right hand to your right hip. And whatever variation you want to take here to stand, you can bend the knees at first to come to stand. Feel the power in your right leg supporting you. Try to extend that right leg, but keep the left knee bent if you need to, or take the left hand around the left shin. Maybe right hand up towards the sky to counterbalance. Focus your eyes on one point. It's going to help with the mind and the breath. From here, we're going to transition into dancers when you feel ready. So left hand to the inside edge of the left foot, and then recontain the core. Root down through your right foot, right arm up, palm in or open, or thumb and pointer finger. Stay lifted. Kick the foot into the hand, moving like a pendulum. When you feel complete, you're going to come back to stand. Palms face forward, closing your eyes. And let yourself just feel here, not attached. Grounding the energy down through the soles of your feet into the earth as the crown grows tall towards the sky. This is our last flow here. Gently open the eyes, let the light come back in. We breathe in, arms reach up, lengthen. Maybe even look up. Tail lengthens down. As you exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathing in nice and smooth. How smooth can you make this flow? Hands down, step back. Chaturanga or down to your belly. Inhale, cobra or upward facing, shoulders back. Engage the legs. Exhale, downward facing. Come forward to high plank. Lower down to your belly. So you can always take the knees down, lower all the way down. Arms down by your side, bending your knees, flex the feet. Pubic bone down towards the mat, curl it in towards the chin, belly in. You're gonna feel the glutes and the hamstrings work here. As we have activated them, press your heels up towards the sky, as if you're stomping your feet on the ceiling. So you're gonna feel the back body engage. Use the bum and the hamstrings. You might not lift very high at all, that's okay. Then lift the chest, shoulders back. Grab a hold of the ankles, keeping the glutes engaged. Press your legs into your hands, bow pose. Maybe you find a little more height because the back body is nice and enlivened. Breathe here, nice and easily, nice and calm. And then we slowly lower down. Release, hands by your upper chest. Push up and sit back on your heels. Flip your palms up, maybe close your eyes. Settle into your breath. And just experience the space in the boundary of your physical vessel. Slowly open your eyes, let the light come back in. And we're just gonna shift our sit bones over to the left, preparing for a seated twist. So your left knee is gonna stay bent, and then just draw that right leg all the way around. Right foot to the outside edge of the left thigh, both sit bones rooted. Right hand down to the ground, use it as an anchor. Left arm reaches up, breathing in. As you exhale, twist to your right. Either hug that right thigh in or hook left tricep to the outside of the right thigh. Or if you want, left hand can hold on to the left foot. As long as the chest and collarbone stay open. Head is the last to turn. Spine is tall, so the crown of the head over the base of the spine. Breathe into your belly. Gentle rinse. Beautiful, slowly release. Both hands over to the left for a counter stretch. Back to center, simple switch, other side. So right knee bends on the bottom. Left foot to the outside of the right thigh. Both sit bones rooted. If they're not, sit up on something. Left hand to the ground, use it as your kickstand so the spine is tall, right arm reaches up, breathing in. As you exhale, twist to your left. Hug the left thigh in or hook right tricep to outside of left thigh. Chest is open, or take your right hand. You can hold on to your foot if you have that space in the spine. Not necessary. As you inhale, we grow nice and tall. As we exhale, there's a gentle rinse initiated from the core. We're going to slowly release, counter stretch, over to the right, both hands to the right. Back to center, unravel the legs, scoot yourself up so that there's space behind you, feet planted down, arms out in front of you, palms face each other. Maybe you have a block close by. Slowly roll down, pull the belly in, let the lower back touch the mat first, incrementally rolling down, all the way down. Now, option here to take your block, if you have one, into restorative waterfall, just on your tailbone, legs up, or shoulder stand. So no right or wrong. Tune in to what would feel the best for you today. So if you're going into shoulder stand, lift your hips up, Take your hands to your lower back. Support yourself. Legs could be on an angle here. Make sure you can still breathe. Try not to look from left to right. Head stays center. Stay safe in your body here. Breathe. If you're in shoulder stand and you want to take the legs back behind the head for plow or halasana, you can do that here. Either hands stay on the lower back. If the toes touch the ground, maybe hands come down on the ground behind you, or interlace the fingers, walking the shoulders in. Really listen to your body here. If your hands are interlaced, release them. And then we're going to slowly roll down. Either hold on to the back or take your hands down with so much control and care. No need to rush. Let your core support you as you roll down. If you're on a block, you can stay on a block. Stay there. If you did shoulder stand, let's take a counter pose fish. So bend your knees, plant the feet down. And we'll lift the hips up, hook the thumbs behind your body, palms face down, walk the shoulders in and the elbows in. Rest the back body on the backs of the arms. Extend the legs here, feet flexed. Shift majority of your weight onto your forearms and elbows and bring your crown of the head to the mat. Weight is in your arms, not dumping on your head. Try not to let your eyes roll back. And just breathe into your chest, into your throat. Feel this sense of freedom within your body. When you feel complete, slowly release. Release the arms. If you're on a block, remove your block. And then let's just take our feet nice and wide, let the knees fall in to touch. You can have your hands on the belly, or one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart, or hands by your side. Close your eyes. And just let yourself settle here. Let the energy settle. Let the breath settle. Release the lower back. Letting all and any stagnancy, tamasic energy, density, lethargy, just let it pour out of you and let the earth and the ground absorb it. And separate your knees, pull your knees in towards your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a beautiful, well-deserved hug. Pulling your knees in, nose in, come into a tiny seat. Acknowledge your efforts. Take a nice breath in. As you exhale, come out into Shavasana. Extend the legs out nice and long. Take up as much space as you'd like, maybe more than you normally would. Let your ankles fall open. Make sure your feet and arms aren't touching anything around you so that you could really let yourself absorb and receive. Get your wiggles and jiggles out. Release the breath. Close your eyes. Get nice and comfortable. There's nothing left here for you to do. Your whole body is resting on the ground. The legs are nice and heavy and relaxed. The stomach is soft and open, chest is open, shoulders relaxed, arms are heavy, fingers relaxed. Mind is relaxed and heart is open and relaxed. This time is here for you to nourish yourself at very deep levels. We are allowing the energy within us, so our prana, our life force energy, to organize itself here into balance and harmony and coherence as we lay here in this ultimate state of receivership. Just allow yourself to receive. Noticing what it feels like to be at home in the center of your multidimensional being. And know that you always, always have access to this. It is always there. It is always available to you. You can slowly start to deepen your breath. Letting your breath gently stretch you from the inside out. Bringing some movement back to your physical body. So moving your fingers, your toes, your wrists, your ankles. Maybe even start to bring the arms up overhead for a nice big stretch. Deep breaths, stirring your body back into wakefulness. Bring your knees in toward you for a hug. Rolling over to one side. Pause on your side, a couple deep breaths into your upper back, noticing how this fetal shape feels to you. And let's make our way up to a seat, a comfortable seat to close the practice together. Finding a tall spine. Let your hands just rest on your thighs, palms up or down, whatever feels better for you. Closing your eyes. Tune into your breath, nice soft belly breaths. And think of 3 things that you're grateful for. They don't need to be profound. Keep it simple and really feel and tune in to the energy of gratitude and notice how that shifts your energy immediately. 3 things you're grateful for. Allow this energy of gratitude to anchor in within you and let it be a reminder for you as you continue off of the mat and into the world. This is an energy that you can tap into at any time, anywhere. Bring your palms to touch in front of your heart space. Bow in of the chin to acknowledge the teacher and the light that's within you. Thank you so much for your trust and for sharing your practice with me. It is an honor from my heart to yours. Namaste.